Welcome and good morning. Welcome to From Seeds to Tomatoes. So nice to see you all. Fantastic. So let's begin in good posture. And it's kind of nice this week on Friday. It ends up being Remembrance Day. So that's kind of cool how that works out, right? So we'll make sure that we salute our troops on Friday, especially this Friday. So welcome, and I hope you had a nice weekend. We'll begin with good posture here at From Soup to Tomatoes. So we want to start with the rules of alignment, which state that we stack our joints one on top of the other. So the ankles are under the knees are under the hips are under the shoulders, and we're having our chin kind of pulled in so that we're nice and tall. So we just start there. Fantastic. And we just enjoy this part, right? This marching, just moving our bodies, either seated or standing, your choice. This is the basics. So it's 45 minutes that we get to spend together. And we can use weights for the resistance part, but you don't have to. You can use cans of soup or whatever you have around, right? As long as you bring your smile and a good time, then it's perfect. Nice deep breaths too. All the way to the bottom of the lungs. Haven't said that lately, and I forget sometimes, but I remember in nursing it was a big, big deal that people breathing deeply was a big part of them getting better. So big deep breaths, especially when we're exercising. Fantastic. So let's begin with really slow windmill arms. So really slow and feeling where our bodies can go. Just feeling it, because it might, make it a little bit, some crackles or some interesting feelings there as you go through your range of motion. So nice and slow so you can adjust your movement accordingly. Fantastic. I'm Renee. I'm a registered nurse and personal trainer. And I've kind of been focused in the last 10 years on helping people kind of reduce the chronic illness in their lives, right? To stay healthy and well. Fantastic. All right, smaller circles now. So arms out, palms down, small circles. So I want you to notice the difference. What muscles are working here versus when you were doing the big circles? More inside the shoulder, yeah? How about we flip the palms up and do the other direction? Notice any difference there? Fantastic. Woo! So today, or this week, we're going to be covering the top exercises. So if you're just going to do a few exercises at home or whenever, then I want you to think about adding these to the bunch, okay? So even in the warm-up here, I've kind of got to focus on some of the important moves we do. So reaching up and squeezing. Woo! Big deep breath. And why do we do angel wings? We want to squeeze our shoulder blades down and back. Press our palms back. Try to pretend like we're up against the wall. Woo! This really gets the shoulders warmed up, yes? Yes! Woo! It's totally fantastic to do every day, right? The Arthritis Society recommends it. So let's plow through one more, feeling it, being in it. Fantastic. All right, more vigorous march, 1 minute. Big deep breaths. Woo! Good. Feel free to sit to do it, no problem. If you need to, sit down, no worries. I have to say, the next combination is going to be challenging. So we'll get right into it in about 20 seconds. So when 20 seconds left of this march, and then we get right into the good stuff, all right? Are you ready? It's going to be exciting. Remember, top 10 exercises today. Some of them have weights, some of them do not, and I kind of mix them up. But I put them in my most important list from number 1 all the way down to number 10. All right, so from this standing position, we're going to pretend like we're dipping our big toe in some water. And then lifting that big toe up to bring our leg to that Captain Morgan, softening the leg we're standing on. So a little dip and up. Little dip and up. Fantastic. So even if you're doing it seated, dip and up, dip and up. 5 more. Dip. Lead with the big toe. Woo! And up. It gets better. It gets better. I'm building here. This is the building blocks of what's to come. 1 more. 1 more. Woo! All right, the other side now. So again, I'm doing the outside leg because it's going to lead to something that you need to go out for eventually. So toe down, toe up, going up as high as we can, staying tall. Softening the leg we're standing on, shoulders back, chest out, toe down, toe up. Lead with that big toe. I want that big toe pointing in and then lifting, pointing down and lifting up. Woo! That's it. That activates a certain type of muscle. Really, really good for us. Woo! Enjoy. 4 more. Toe down, knee up. 3 more. Toe down, toe up. 2 more. Woo! 1 more. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, so are we feeling our legs? Kind of say good morning already? It's going to get better. So here we go. This is the combination. So we're going to do outside leg, starting with the one we started. Toe up, but then once you get up here, you're going to press the foot out, bring the knee back, press it out to the side, bring the knee back, press it back. Got it? So up and out, in and side, in and back. Soften the leg you're standing on, right? You can relax it at any time. Up, press out, leg press, in, press out, up, press back. Enjoy each one now. Up, out, in, out. Can you feel that leg come alive? Yeah, all kinds of different muscles here, yes? 2 more, 2 more. So if you're seated, in, out, and then you're going to have to go out this way and maybe a little pump, right? In, out to the side. And normally we would go back, but we can't go back, so we're going to lift our heel up and back. Good. 1 more, 1 more. In, out to the side, and then back, or if you're seated, leg pump. All right? So other side. Fantastic job, fantastic. So we're going to lift up with the heel first, press that foot out, bring it back in, press it out to the side, bring it back in, press it back. And again, take your time, feel each position, right? Each one is working different things. It's just a different way to get at it. We're really working that the hip, the glutes, the thighs a lot with this, right? You feel it? Feel the heat? Woo! Big muscles here. Big muscles. Fantastic. Let's do 4 more. 4 more. Just 4 more, right? Good. And then out to the side. And then leg pump or leg back. Leg press. Lateral leg, so out to the side. And leg pump or rear leg. Good. 2 more, 2 more. In, out to the side, and then back or pump. In, out to the side, back, or, pump. An extra leg press never hurt anybody. All right, good job, good job. So take a little drink. Very good, though, very good. And then when you're ready, we'll start with our number 1 exercise, which does not require any weights. Actually, no weights yet. Guess what it is? Guess what it is? Number 1, one-legged deadlift. One-legged deadlift. My favorite exercise, also called spinal balance. So remember, the leg you're standing on is soft, and you want to square your hip down and lift with a straight leg to the back, lifting with the heel. That's actually the most important part of this move. And then if you can reach with the opposite hand out, you'll get a full spinal balance. And then come back. 1. And then 9 more. And 2. Woo! That looks good. Press up with your heel. Pivot up with the heel in the back. 3. So it's that back heel that's leading this movement. 4. That's right, that's right. Oh, I like it. Yeah, good. Adjust your chair. 5. So if you're doing it seated, you're doing leg pump, opposite arm stretch. 6. Big deep breath, shoulders back, chest out. 7. That's it. Opposite arm and leg now. Stretching, pressing that hip down and reaching. 2 more, 2 more. 9. 1 more. 10. So if you wanted to progress your move a little bit, like let's say you're pretty good at it now, don't hold on to the chair. Have it nearby, but see if you can not hang on. Lift opposite arm, opposite leg, go out. Good. Actually, I should be doing it with the other side. Soften the leg you're standing on, square the hip down, press the heel out, and reach with the opposite arm. Like I said, if you want to make it a little bit harder, just don't hang on to the chair. Good. Take your time with each one. You should feel the leg you're grounded with a lot. Like the hamstrings are really talking to you as you reach out. And then balancing on the foot itself. All right. Woo! Halfway there. 5 more to go. Opposite arm and leg, right? 4 more. Enjoying each one. 3 more. 3 more. Remember to get tall. Square the hip down. Soften the leg you're standing on. 2 more. 2 more. Woo! Good. And then 1 more. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Number 2, we need dumbbells for the next 3. So, number 2 top move, if you're going to do any moves at all, is the squat. So number 1, one-legged deadlift. It's a beautiful move. It's a beautiful move. Number 2, the chair squat. So seated here, shoulders back, chest out. You can do it with no weights or with weights, your choice. And then nice and slow. So we want 10 of these, pressing into both feet. If you're not getting up from your chair, you squeeze those glutes just like we will at the top, right? Oh, I like some of you have your legs together. Good job, good job. Choose the one that works for you. I like it. Also an option, right? This. Really working the inner thighs and supporting the knees. So this position is fantastic for any squat. Or hip width apart, feet pointing forward to control the direction of the knees. Woo! All right, 4 more, 4 more. If you're seated, squeeze your bum. If you're standing, squeeze your bum. 3 more. Try to think about what move number 3 would be. 2 more, 2 more. Woo! That's it, that's it. 1 more. Move number 3, the row. We want to work the big muscles back here. Shoulders back, chest out. We have to be in a bent over position. So we could choose our deadlift or seated. Just bring your chest forward for a neutral spine. Roll the elbows up tight and squeeze them against your rib cage. So check your position compared to mine and make sure that your elbows are really tight to your body, or as tight as they can be for you. Anatomically, it's a little different for each person, right? Soften the knees, shoulders back, chest out, roll up, and squeeze. 3, tuck the chin in. Relax the face. 4, big deep breaths. Everyone count. Shoulders back, chest out. 5. There we go. Sometimes I have to realign too. 6. 4 more, nice and slow. 7. Woo! Are you getting warm now? 8. Woohoo! 9. One more. 10. Fantastic. Bring it back. Just so you know, when we do the squats in the row, those are exercises you could probably do with heavier weight, while this next one should be a little lighter because it's smaller muscles. So feet hip width apart, squeeze your bum, pull your abs in, palms are facing you, and we do the upright row. For move number 4, big deep breaths, lift and squeeze. So far, all of the moves have involved muscles from your back. Do you notice, like the squats do the quads, or the quads from muscles, but they also do the glutes. So a lot of these exercises are back exercises. Lift and squeeze, but not all of them. But it should be a 2-to-1 ratio. Shoulders back, chest out, squeeze your bum, lift and squeeze your upper back. That's right, 5 more. Like you mean it. Breathe, lift, squeeze, the upright row. Move number 4. Lift and squeeze. Woo! Lift and squeeze. Fantastic. One more. Lift and squeeze. Good. So the next one is the Frankenstein. So for the next 3, we don't need any dumbbells. We just put the dumbbells down. And the Frankenstein is the one with the foot out. And same arm or diagonal arm. We're going to do same arm for the first round. So big deep breaths. 1. Soften the leg. 2. The Frankenstein. Reach. 3. Press that heel out. 4. Make it harder by taking the hand away. 5. Make it easier by making the lever smaller, bending the elbow or the knee, or seated. 7. 3 more. Reach. 8. Feel it. 9. One more. 10. And then we switch sides. So shoulders back, chest out, soft on the knee that we're standing on, so a little bit bent. Really stretch out through the heel, through the fingers, and in. Big deep breath. Woo! Looking good. 3 already. 4. Let's do it like we mean it. 5. We're at move number 5. 6. 7. 8. Almost there. 9. Really feeling it. 10. So move number 6 is the push-up. Push-up is an important move, and we have to do it we should do it at least once or twice a week. So arms are nice and wide. Shoulders are back, chest is out. You are like a plank. Squeezing your bum, squeezing your shoulder blades back, exhaling away. Inhaling to the wall, shoulder blades back, exhaling away. Or elbows tight, exhale down with your chest. Inhale up, 1 chunk. Good. So 10 push-ups, which is move number 6. Top move number 6. So let's really enjoy it. Shoulders back, chest out. Woo! Let's do our push-up like soldiers. Imagine you're a soldier and you got to do a really nice tight push-up. Fantastic. Woo! Good. And then we'll just come back to marching just so everybody can come together. We're not wasting any time. If you want to take a drink, we're just past the halfway part. So, or at least in the top 10, right? We're about halfway through the workout too. So move number 6 7 is the butterfly. So if you want to do it seated, standing, it doesn't really matter. You could have your legs together if you want, or shoulder width apart. You tilt your hip forward, open your chest, and then exhale in, pulling the abdominals in. So 10 of those butterflies. Move number 7. So already about 3 of the moves include the core, but this one's really focused on it. So let's really focus on pulling those abdominals in, pressing that pelvis forward. So pressing the pelvis back, opening the chest, and then pulling it in. Big deep breaths. Woo! 4 more. Pull those abs in. 3 more, like you mean it, each one. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. So that was the butterfly for number 7. So the weights are for the last 3 exercises. We need 2 dumbbells. So these are more isolating exercises, right? So we're doing biceps with the hammer curl. We're actually going to have the hands to the side. It's the safest of the curls. Elbows in tight, curl, and lower down slowly. 1. So like 9 more of those. Shoulders back, chest up, squeezing our bums. So this is exercise number 8, because it's smaller groups. So I started with big muscle groups, and we're kind of weaning down to smaller muscle groups, right? Which is what you're supposed to do with any workout. Good. And if you're working with like heavy loads, like, you know, you want to do maybe heavier exercises, you want to save your core work for the very end, so you're not exhausting your core and putting yourself at risk. So shoulders back, chest out, big deep breaths. Exhale down. Slower. Good, come on, it's the top 10. We're at number 8. Woo! Feel it. Be in it. Squeeze your bum to get through it. If you go too fast, you'll just end up doing extra. Slower. There we go, better. All right, 1 more, really slow. As slow as you can do it on the way down. As slow it back, slow it. There, do you notice the difference? A little bit different. All right, curl it in. We're going to shoulder press it. So shoulder press is number 9. Press it up. Shoulder press gets all 3 of the major deltoid muscles. So although it's an isolation type exercise, you're getting a good amount of muscle inclusion for the exercise that you're doing. That's why I picked it. Big deep breath, shoulders back, chest out. And it reminds me of angel wings, yeah? Woo! And celebrating. And how nice your shoulders look. Woo! Good. Let's make sure our wrists are over our elbows. Our knuckles are pointing to the ceiling if possible. 4 more. Slower. 3 more. 2 more. Woo! This is where we get to feel it. 1 more. Woo! All right, number 10 of the top 10 exercises. Guess what? The tricep pump. Shoulders back, chest up, palms behind you, and we lift. And the reason I like this one is it's recommended by some of the programs like Stand Up. And I found this exercise in a textbook for physiotherapists to help people with their rear shoulder. So it's one of my favorite tricep exercises because it's got a repair aspect to it in terms of the back of your shoulder. So 5 more. Hold it at the top if you can. Tuck your chin in a little. Big deep breaths. 3 more, 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Woo! Good job, good job. So take a little drink if you want one. But we're starting from the top. Now, don't feel bad to try it seated. If you find the one-legged deadlift is hard, you can do it seated, and it's a fantastic exercise. So really press through the heel, though. Opposite arm and leg. Come in and out. Good. Or opposite arm and leg. Soften the leg you're standing on. Square the hip down and reach out. And come back. 2. You got it. Yes. 3. So it's always good to try both, right? And then you can notice where you feel it. 4. Square that hip. Halfway there already. 5. 6. Good job, good job. 7. Press into that heel. Stretch as you inhale. 8. 9. One more. You can do it. 10. Let's switch sides. Time's wasted. Move number 1. The one-legged deadlift or spinal balance. Reaching. Come back. You will see this move if you look up the top 10 exercises for lower backs. This is one of them because it works inside of your hamstring and your glute. Big deep breaths. Reach, soften the leg you're standing on. Press through the heel and come back. Woo! 5 more. 5 more. Woo! 4 more. 4 more. Big deep breaths now. 3, 2, and 1 more. Woo! Fantastic. So now you can grab your dumbbells, and we're getting ready for the squat. Move number 2. So remember, if you're seated for this workout, squeeze your bum like there's nobody's business. You can also choose a legs together position, which is supported for the knee. So just squeeze your bum coming up, squeeze your inner thighs, come down, or pressing into both feet, watching the alignment in your knees, making sure the knees stay on top of the ankles. 2, woo! Squeeze your bum right here. 3, and the inner thighs. 4, pull those abs in. We only have 6 more. Press into both those feet and squeeze. 5 more to go. Number 2 exercise, the chair squat. Woo! Feel it, squeeze it. Oh yes, doing fantastic. Looking so good. Woo! Squeeze it like you mean it. 1 more. Exercise number 3, the row. So remember, it's all about these muscles back here, the latissimus dorsi. So shoulders back, chest out. See how my knees are softened? So I have a nice spine, tucking my chin in, rowing up and squeezing. 1. Big deep breaths. Row up and squeeze. 2. Row up and squeeze and breathe for 3. 4. Woo! Squeeze those back muscles for 5. Let's do it. 6. Don't leave it till you feel it. 7. Squeeze it and feel it for 8. Tuck the chin in, relax the face, big deep breaths. 9. 1 more. 10. Fantastic. Release it back. Come back up. So remember the upright row. Feet hip width apart. Lift and squeeze. 1. Good job. Squeezing your bum. Woo! Feel it. 2. Oh, let's savor it. Right here. Squeeze. 3. Good job. Woo! 4. That's it. Lift and squeeze. 5. Woo! 6. 7. Those are looking so good. Shoulders back, chest out. 8. Looks good. 9. One more. Woo! 10. Good job. Upright row is number 4. So if you want to take a drink, we're almost at the halfway mark of our top 10. Anybody remember what number 5 is? No worries, I'll remind you. It's the Frankenstein, but this time opposite arm and leg. So we're going to take the inside leg. Take a deep breath and reach through the heel, through the fingers, and exhale together. 1. These are actually crunches, or you can make them a little easier by bending, right? Making the lever a little less long. 5. I just like to set the bar high. 6. Big deep breaths. 7. Woo! 8. A little slower. 9. One more. 10. Other side, time's a wasted. Here we go. Big deep breaths. Woo! The only time you get to rest is while you're doing the exercise. So if you want to take it slower while you're doing it, that's great, right? Woo! Oh, so good. 5 more. Slower. 4. Feel it. Reach through the heel, through the fingers. Woo! 2 more. These are super good for us. 1 more. Fantastic. All right, into the push-up. Remember, keep your hands at your chest level. Squeeze that buttocks like there's $1 million bill between those cheeks. And shoulders. Number 8 is getting a little bit hard. You can really feel it in the muscles. So if you're doing seated, squeeze your arms against your rib cage to add some resistance, to add some muscle, dynamic muscle action. Big deep breaths now. See, squeeze those arms. It's a huge difference. Squeeze them against you, and then squeeze them like you're squeezing your armpits here. Yeah. Squeeze them against you. Squeeze them like you're squeezing your armpits here. It's huge. It's huge. Good. Come back and march if you're already done. Come on, march. Woo! Come on now. That's better. Come on, we only have about 6-7 minutes left, so we really want to work it, yes? Woo! You didn't come here for nothing, right? Came here to get a little workout. Came here to have some fun. Work on the top 10 exercises. Fantastic. Into the butterfly. When everybody's back, shoulders back, chest out, 10 butterflies. Into your cocoon you go, out into your butterfly. That's right, a metamorphosis here. Big deep breaths. Just think every time you open up, you're getting stronger. Your abs are pulling in with each cocoon. Woo! 5 more now, 5 more. Each one is super important. We want to focus. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, open up that chest and tilt that hip. Woo! 2 more. Oh, it looks good. I like how some of you are feeling for the muscles. That's great. 1 more. Because this is where it matters. You got it. That, if you like your hands here because you're more connected, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it. All right. So back to the weights. We got 3 more exercises to cover. Remember? Number 8, 9, and 10. Do we remember what they are? The curl, shoulders back, chest out for the biceps. So up, hammer curl, because we have sideways hands. And I chose that one because it's the safest. It takes your wrists out of it. It makes for better alignment for most people, right? I see your arms, they look beautiful. Just go slower on the way down. That's all. Squeeze your bum a little harder. Think about your bum cheeks right now. Are they resembling apples or applesauce? And if it's applesauce, squeeze them harder till they resemble apples. Right? Squeeze those apples. Squeeze them. Squeeze them as you go slowly down now. 3 more. Slowly. Slowly. That's better. That's better. Are you squeezing your apples? Yeah, focus on those apples, and then the weights will go down slower. Good. Up. Squeeze the apples. Squeeze them hard. And then down. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Good job. Good job. Shoulder press is next. So arms in, and we're taking our palms out. Look at my wrists. I make sure that they're over my elbows. My knuckles are to the ceiling, pressing up. Now, when your knuckles are to the ceiling, the weight tends to sit on your thumbs a little bit. So if that's not comfortable, you can tilt back a little bit. You kind of want to find a happy medium there. Shoulders back, chest out. Squeeze your shoulder blades down. Press up and pull those shoulder blades down. Shoulder blades down and back. Press up, shoulder blades down and back. That's it. 5 more. Nice and slow. Controlled. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze your apples. Whatever will get you there. 3 more after this one. Woo! 3 more. That's it. 2 more. 2 more. It's looking good. So strong. 1 more. Woo! All right, last exercise. The tricep pump. Number 10 of our top 10 list. Shoulders back, chest out, chin in, and lift. 1. And lift. 2. Shoulders back, chest out. 3. 4. Really good, really good. 5. 6. Woo! 7. Let's feel it at the top. Feel it at the top. 8. Are we squeezing our glutes? 9. Squeeze them to get through it. Squeeze them. 10. We should get shorts after a while that say, we got this bum from doing soup to tomatoes. Hey, wouldn't that be something? Think about it. Think about it. You don't have to get the shorts. We didn't even make them. I'm just saying. Because you're going to have such nice round booties like apples, yeah? You won't. You'll think about it. You'll see. I'm just planting some seeds over the winter. You know, as we go into the new year, we can think about working those glutes even more, yes? Woo! That's exciting. So shoulders back, chest out. We need to do a side bend. We haven't done any. Inhale up. We did do some lateral moves. Woo! So on Wednesday, we'll be covering the top 5 combination moves. So if you're going to do just a few moves, how can you combine the exercise? You already know some of my tricks, right? But we'll be covering them again. Big deep breath. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. All right, one more before we stretch is the saw, because we didn't do any twists today. So shoulders back, chest out, exhale over. Inhale tall, or here. Squeeze your bum forward, or sit. This is all good. Another option is here, leading with the elbows, right? But it's up to you. It's up to you. This is the hardest because it has the longest levers. One more. One more. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, so when we do the quad stretch, generally we grab same arm and leg. But if you're doing it standing, you could go diagonally. So let's say you bring your foot in, but you're doing opposite arm and leg. It really helps to keep the knee in. So you may want to try it. You don't have to, but it's one of the options. Soften the leg you're standing on. Big deep breath. Bring the knees together and press the hip out. Wow, that's intense. I forgot about this one till just now. One more deep breath. Good. And then the other side. Other side. So again, you can do same arm and leg, or you can do diagonal arm and leg, especially if you're standing. Shoulders back, chest out. I don't think that would be too doable seated, but standing it's doable. Good. 2 more deep breaths here, pressing the hip forward. Do you feel that front thigh? I feel mine. Good job, good job. And since we're up first, before we sit down, let's do a little bit of a back stretch. So we're going to reach up, 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 and then see if you can grab your elbows and reach up with the elbows. Good. Fantastic. And then down. Good job. Just to get our back muscles a little bit. And then we can sit and stick one foot out for the hamstring stretch. Now, I've shown you the standing version a couple of times, so that's also an option. Press the chest forward here. Now you'll feel the stretch. If you feel it in the joint, you want to soften that joint, but keep the foot flexed. Press the chest forward. Now wiggle your shoulders around a little bit and see if you can make more space here. And then release your hands and your head down. And again, you can roll your shoulders a little bit. It'll stretch all the muscles in your back as you find more space in your hamstrings. One more deep breath with a nice relaxed face. Good. I actually really like that. That's one of my favorite things, is the kind of rolling the shoulders in that hamstring stretch. I feel like it stretches all the muscles back here. So other leg now is flexed. Shoulders are back, chest is out. Bring your chest forward till you feel that familiar stretching feeling, like that perfectly discomfortable feeling. And then from here, begin to roll your shoulders and release your hands down. And see if you can get in touch with some of those back muscles and release them as you take a deep breath. Allow your head to relax fully, and even in this position, you can soften the shoulders a little bit, wiggle around. One more deep breath. Good. Fantastic. So for the next stretch, okay, two options. You could sit with your legs together just like this, okay? Or you could sit with your feet in figure 4. But it's your choice, really. And then from here, we're going to take opposite hand to knee. So if you're seated regularly, you just pick a knee. And then take a deep breath here. And then exhale gently over. Oh, you feel that? Inhale back. Come back to center. And let's do that again. Exhale over. And this time, really reach through this hand. And then up. And then over. And then one more deep breath. Good. And then back to center. And since we're here anyway, let's press the chest forward. So even if you're seated here and you kind of press your chest forward, you'll get a really nice back stretch. Whereas here, it'll sit in your hip more. Good. And then come back up. Now let's do the other side. Now again, you can choose, right, you could do this. I like that. If you want to go here. Or if you can bring it all the way in figure 4, great. If you can't, leave the legs down. That's fine. And at first, we're just going to passively put the opposite hand to knee, reach up, and exhale over. And just general get a sense of where we could go with this. Good. And then inhale back up and come back to center. We'll do it one more time. Exhale over. Now reach through that hand. Inhale up and then over, and then one more deep breath. Good. And then up and then back to center. So good job today. Good job from soup to tomatoes. Give yourself a nice hug and a tap on the shoulder. And remember, those are the top 10 exercises. We'll be reviewing the top combos on Wednesday. All right? So great job. Your moves are looking really sharp. So I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great day.